and welcome back to Random Conflux, where today we're apparently sadly eating on the toilet. This is what our life amounts to. Now we're actually further along than we were before. We at least have a nice toilet to eat on. We have a sink, a shower, and an easel, and we have a nice little bed here. Not a whole lot, but it could be worse. In case you haven't watched the past episodes, RSim is an architectural designer. And she designs homes, which she currently does not have. Right now, that's kind of ironic. She's a pattern spotter, according to the thing. I need to move this. I have music turned off because we don't need music right now. I don't need a copyright strike. And this game will flag that, unfortunately. Uh, Eat your food. I don't care about. No, clean up your mess. You have bad dishes. You have dishes need cleaned up. Clean up your dishes. You have a sink now. She is doing her part. She is cleaning her yard. And when she's done, she can clean up. She needs to use and sleep. Actually, she should pay bills and then sleep. Huh. That's cool. She enjoyed the cake. Let's go to sleep. Won't take her all that long in order to fill her bar up. Um, Actually managed to fix the lag in this game quite a bit. I locked the frame rate at 60, so it makes it run a little bit smoother. And all it is you go into the NVIDIA control panel, set the game cap to 60 FPS, because something I didn't know, this game doesn't have a set frame cap. So when you're recording, it tries to run at limited frames, and if you're recording, it can cause a lot of lag. So looked up the information, and that's what it gave me, and it worked. She needs to get a little more energy before I wake her up. Get her up around 5. Alright, what's that? She wants to buy a dartboard. Use, take a quick shower. And clean up. And Jeannie... Actually, she doesn't even need a shower. She's a genie. She can just magically clean herself, so that works. There you go. You eat a bagel. Eat your bagel. You're hungry. Eat it.
Mm, 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 mm.
She is lucky the wheel landed on Jeannie. Otherwise, she'd have been a lot more out of luck here. That's right. You'd be lucky. Here. I'm talking about you. Yeah, this one can totally hear me. We'll start a small painting for a couple hours. Yeah. And something I like doing whenever I do the designer career or something like that is whenever my sim paints, I will incorporate the painting into whatever design I'm doing. Another thing I like doing is their first painting, I always put somewhere in their house. Even though it's usually atrocious.
Oofala. Hmm.
Yeah, and art easel is, or not art easel, sketch, a drafting table, something I want to buy too, because it'll also help her increase her job experience. Alright, stop painting just for a minute. You are on the clock, lady. Let's find a job. Oh, there's one right next to where you live. Are you sure you want to hire somebody that you can see that has nothing? Huh? Well, if you trust her. Alright. Teenage Sanctuary for Jamie Jolena. It seems like just yesterday my baby came from the hospital. And my precious baby is a whiny teenager. We're going to need some things for my teen to complain about besides life not being fair. So she needs a dresser, a single or a double bed, living chairs, a video game system, and rugs. I can do that. Uh, Begin renovation. All right, go. Go work. Yes. Hover. Hover like you mean it. Trust your next door neighbor that owns Nothing. All right. Am I good at decorating in this game? Not really. Okay, I'm assuming this is hers, so this must be the teenager's room. And I like that mirror. I might keep that in. The rest of this can go. We'll get rid of the mirror too. That gives us a little more budget to work with. Comfort. Beds. They get a good bed because we have $3,000 to work with. Not that good of a bed, I'm sorry. That's 900. That is energy 8. That might be the bet I get them. I don't want to get them something that's too expensive that does the job. You are lucky. You get a good bed. I want to get a good nightstand. There's not nightstands that are too crazy. How much is that? 195. Yeah, we got it. Why not? And then let's see. I don't know what white that is, so we'll take this white. Put it, no, work. Don't lag on me. I just gloated that I fixed you. You don't need a lag. Don't crash. There we go. That don't look too bad. And we'll take this and we'll put it right here. Best thing about The Sims 3 is the Create a Style tool. It lets you do a lot of things. No, I already decorated you. Go away. Cancel. Why doesn't that go there? Why? What's blocking the way? There is a window there. That shouldn't be the reason. This goes all the way over. So why doesn't the end table? It was there, but not there. You know what? Because this is ridiculous, I usually don't do this. Move objects on. There's no reason you can't. Why is that going in the corner? Okay, since it's not that, I'll turn this back off. This can get you in trouble. I like the move objects sheet. It is not advisable to use unless you know what you're doing with it. Oh, that's what the problem is. Ah, you little turd. You glitched a fence in there. That is not normally something you can do without constrained floor elevations. But they did it. They're naughty. Alrighty. Good job, EA, for doing something like that. Of course, we need the matching dresser. Put the dresser right here. Actually, maybe against the wall. That shouldn't be too cluttered, I don't think. Actually, it's plenty of room there. Create a style. There you go. Okay, you need 2 living chairs. Even I'd rather just put a couch. Does a couch count as a living chair? I'm not saving it. No, it does not. Okay. And we actually have a decent budget. That's why I don't mind doing this. Let's see. Don't want anything too expensive. That might be too crappy. A good living chair that's good for a living room or good for a kid's room. That's a problem. That's good and it matches. This nice into the future chair. There we go. Go back to the hand tool. What else do we need? Television. I need a television. Electronics. Not entertainment. $330 for TV. That's reasonable. And it's a CRT TV, so it's better for gaming. So the kid better be happy. They need to appreciate that. I'm thinking of them. And jokes aside, if you actually like playing older games, a CRT TV has no lag. Do I have one in my room currently? No, but it is the better choice. Miscellaneous entertainment. Got a video game console right here. There we go. Right in front of the TV. Can I alt place you closer? Yes. Yeah, if you hold in the alt button, you don't have to put stuff on the grid. move you a little further out. Back. That should be okay. There we go. And I need rugs. I need some good rugs. Rugs. Luckily, the rugs aren't too expensive. That's a carpet runner. It's a woodland rug. That is a huge rug right there. For the price, all that fits right under there. Alright. Let's see. Odd thing about this rug, it's nature soil. You can actually plant stuff in it if you really want to. I'm not getting that for that reason. I'm getting it because it's big and cheap. But you can 100% plant rugs. Or plant stuff in this rug. A blue, but maybe not that one. Go to abstracts. I kind of like that. It fits the vibe. I'll go with that. And like I said, they can use it for planning if they really want to. Let's see. That puts me over budget. I do not need that. Delete. I only have $43 remaining on my house. I could go. I get cheaper end tables. I can get decent ones for cheaper. I can afford a little bit more. Let's see. Yes, that's cheaper by a large margin. And then let's see. There we go. That gives me a lot more money to work with. Okay. I could go for a cheaper bed too, but give me a large budget to work with, I'm going to use it. There we go. Do I want that? There. They get a flower. And we still have a little bit of money. Let's see. Go into lighting. Do a couple lamps. And What else can I put here? I don't know. Electronics, entertainment. I could afford that if I use my own cash. I don't want to use my own cash. What? You don't fit there? Why don't you fit there? There we go. And it doesn't hurt to play stuff off grid. It actually, it's usually fine. And yeah, this is the house. This is the build. Uh, that didn't count as a rug? Oh, this didn't count as a rug. Oh, no. That's not good. How did that not count as a rug? Rugs. That would have been perfect. That bums me out a little bit. Because the other rug that's the same size is 240. I had the budget for it, but I'm like, ugh. That sucked. No, I don't want to save right now. Where's the pattern I had? I think it was in geometric. I don't think this is what I had, but I like it. I'll stick with it. There you guys go. It is not my vision, but it works. And I am 4 simoleons under budget, so it still works. If I could afford a mirror, I would. But I'd have to get rid of something, and I don't want to. Uh, I'll do this. No, I don't want to create a style. Continue renovation. I wasn't done. There, now I can afford a mirror. That's something you don't need it in this game, but I mean, come on. Who doesn't want a mirror? There you go. A nice mirror. There you go. No, that puts me minus 41. Uh, You'll work. And turn in renovation.
Go ye, Nolly. Mobby sorts. Joshin, Market Joshin.
Yes. Let's see if you liked it. I think it looks good.
Darbash. Proflachnia. Ooh. Uh-huh.
Do you appreciate it all? Huh? I worked hard on this.
Gangabla. Blip. Is it?
She rock a floor.
Overall, you did a terrible job. You cluttered things up quite a bit. I'm not sure how useful the renovation will be if I cannot get new items. What part of this is cluttered? Huh? What did I do? I'm very disappointed in you. So I got a bad review. Alright. Another teenage sanctuary. Speak to client about renovation. Since they earn fantastic grades throughout elementary and middle school, I would like to treat my teen to a brand new bedroom this year for their birthday. It will be a great new start to high school for their teenage years. And okay. Begin this one. Go to your next review. She liked the stuff, but it was cluttered. That was her complaint. I don't know how she couldn't get to stuff, but apparently she couldn't. We learned that she is rich. Alright, Teenage Sanctuary. Up a floor. Oh, I don't have a lot of room to work with. Is that a window? That is a window. That is a very big window. Alright, we will hook her up with stuff. Alright. Comfort. What did I drop? Oh. Let's see. Beds. I realize all the beds are basically the same, but review-wise, or like how the Sims think of them, is a different story. And then go to desks. Go this way. Let's see, where was I? Computer. She doesn't need a great computer, she just needs a computer. If I have money, I'll get her the better one. Comfort? Miscellaneous. A nice gaming chair. There we go. Get him a good dresser. Why not? Something that looks good, that's cheap. Yeah, we can get that. I can get a better light form than that. There we go. Electronics. Get a nice stereo for $200 there. Actually, get him a jukebox. Who doesn't like a jukebox? That does not qualify as a stereo. Forget the jukebox. Okay. Comfort living chairs. Okay, the pancake doesn't count as a living chair. That would have been too awesome. Yeah, this rocking chair does. Who doesn't like a rocking chair? That doesn't count either? Oh, come on, Ambitions. You can do better than that. That does. Okay. Still have enough budget. I could buy the better computer, but no. Lighting. Have a nice lamp right there. Put a floor lamp. Kind of like that. Looks a bit too modern for this place, though, so no. There we go. And afford a decent bookcase. I got the budget for it right now. And since they're going to be dancing here, we need a carpet. Because we don't need Sims hurting themselves. As simple as that. Let's see, go to abstract. No. Geometric. That works. Make it a little more red. And then, see, make darken the wood. Yeah, I like that. Okay. And we're going to move this to here. Good. Come on, finish loading. like that. Move over here. Good, I like that so far. And then this is a teenager's room that needs a mirror so they can see themselves. Actually, put this by the door. There we go. Okay, everything is good. It's within budget. And yeah, they should like that. Can I put something on top of the radio? That is the question. No, I can't. Okay. Turn in renovation.
Ah, Toodalong, Nushimana, Flutanubi, Nigrabada, Nushtish.
Okay, now we just wait. I'll chat with the news kid. Why not? He works hard. I've got a minute.
Kira! Cry! Krini Nukala? Zuba. Jima Zuba?
Okay. He approves, apparently.
Oh, Mama Neba.
That's, in the end, that's all I care about, is that he approves. Because he's the person I'm doing this for. And he is reading, so that's good, I guess.
Yeah, Bluky.
Talabunati.
Lanush.
Pindalani.
Kribalorts. Krimlak. Brukama.
Okay, overall, I think you did a good job. Ah, new desk. I'll be able to get so much more work done now. Thanks, I guess you did what I asked. Here's 218, including a $50 bonus. Nice. That is good. Alright, map view. Do we have any more jobs today? There are no new jobs today.
Mama Neba. Sneba na nort.
Uba Pajugi.
She likes the new stuff. That's good.
Roby.
Vonder Blotzloy.
She approves. That's the important thing. Continue painting. You did good decorating. You need to do some fun. Buy a computer. You'll probably need that. And painting's actually another really good way to make money too. Anna increases job experience. Her career is actually going up. Later.
Riak.
And then, like I said, my roll. There we go. What the heck, we'll visit the diner. We might win, who knows. The Gastronomy Club is holding an eating contest at the local restaurant. Diners of all ages are invited to test their stomachs. Okay. Yeah, I'll do this opportunity. Why not? Accept. Compete in eating contest. If anything, it'll raise our hunger. It's a free hunger boost. So why not? Not that we need that. It's being a genie, but I'll take it. I don't think I've ever gotten this opportunity before, but I will 100% take it. You show your true gastronomic skills and place first in the contest. While you are a bit stuffed, you won the prize. That's good. Why do you want to get a drink? Actually, that's really good. Go home. Go home. You won the contest. You don't need to get drinks. Alright, that actually changes things for us. We may be able to avoid a house. Or afford a house, not avoid a house. Won't be much of a house, but I think I can get a house built for 1,000. There we go. We have the beginnings of a house. Actually, hold on. And then I can get a cheap door. A simple door. Rasen Frasen door. It's the door. That looks a little nicer. And there. We got a house. Congratulations, lady. You afforded a house. Go up a floor. Put a roof on it for right now. Don't need an auto roof. I can. I said no auto roofs. Let's see. Just roof height. And I know this house isn't the best looking. I will improve it. With time. That's gonna bug me. I'll fix it eventually. I don't have the money to fix it now. Let's see, back to build. There are some wood floors that cost 0. So I can save some money that way. I don't think there's any walls that cost 0. That's 3. Yeah, I can't afford wallpaper. Out of luck there. But I have built a house. I have accomplished a goal. Not much of a house. Next episode, I'll probably end up getting a little bit better decorated, but she is doing better. She has a house. So use, practice painting, medium. Yeah, we got a house. We had a few more days until we had to worry about it, but we are protected from the elements, so that is good. Um, yeah, this has been John on Random Conflux. I hope you guys all have a nice day, and thank you for watching. Yay, she increased her skill. See you guys later.